Yo, what's up, guys? It's Myth here, and I'm here with Leena, as you can see, and we are also with the TSM VALORANT team. There's been a lot of changes in the past, and now we're going to sit here, talk about them, talk about what the future of the team looks like, and everything like that. So, I would like to introduce my boy, Matt. How you feeling, brother?
Good.
Yo, we're gonna be here all day. We are gonna be here
No,
all
it's
day.
good. It's good. Listen, I think it's good.
Listen.
I actually think it's good. I actually think it's good. No,
Okay,
no.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yassine, how you feeling today, brother?
I'm feeling great.
That's what's up. Chet,
I'm perfect, man. Thanks for having me.
love it.
Redo it.
Hazed, Hazed,
I can't do this.
Honestly, this is perfect. I love everything that's happening right now.
love it, man. How was your guys' flight in and like, was everything cool?
It wasn't
been-
so bad.
You've been
I
enjoying
slept
a little
through
boot camp?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, it's the first time I've flown in a long time, so that was weird. I thought it was gonna be like social distancing on the plane. There wasn't,
No.
but no, the facility's sick though. Yeah, pleasure to be here.
That's what's up.
Can't ask for more.
Good. Well, I think we're going to hop into the first question now.
All right, so it's been a year, and unfortunately, the original roster is not with us today. There's been a lot of roster changes going on. There's been, rumors, and Hazed, you're IGLing right now. So let's kind of dive into that.
Yeah, so the original roster was with Cutler, and I think when we first made the team in Valorant, we were clicking really well, and we had a good mix of new talent and like experienced older talent, and it was gonna work. We had the advantage early on because of that experience that we had, but the longer it went on, there's just always going to be these 16-year-olds that just come out of the woodworks, and it's hard to keep up. It's just hard. So we just started to fall behind a little bit, and Cutler unfortunately was the first to go. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a little bit of a brief moment where Brax was brought in, and then now today, I'm sure everyone knows we're here with Bang at the boot camp. Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah. So, I mean, if any of y'all want to jump in on this one and help me
I can maybe
out.
touch on the Bang thing.
Go ahead.
I wasn't too familiar with Brax because I wasn't there for the whole thing when you guys had him in all the qualifiers and all that. But I've been friends with Yassine and Matt and James, so I've heard bits and pieces here and there. My decision was kind of I think we needed someone more aggressive and someone more we just needed someone young, so it would help build motivation within the team. And I felt like Bang was the perfect piece because not only was he a free agent, which Valorant contracts right now are super tough to get any player you want. It's just he brings so much more, comms. He talks a lot. He entries hard. He has fresh ideas. So overall, it was a better transition, at least from what I saw. Not to say Brax is a bad player. He was doing good work. It just didn't fit our roles.
Yeah, I think Brax is very good. It was just we have a team that has a couple of baiters, and so we needed someone aggressive, and yeah, it just Brax didn't really fill that role. So yeah, it's a very sick player in my opinion, though.
He honestly impressed all of us in practice.
Yeah, he did.
When we were playing with him.
Oh yeah, we have a new coach too. You want to?
Yeah, you
about
stole
that?
my job.
Yeah. My bad.
How'd you just going to come around here? Oh, I'm coach now.
Oh,
There's levels to this.
I mean,
Listen, I can teach you a thing or two. You can teach me something.
That is true.
It's all
Teach you
good.
how to make content.
That is true.
Yeah, you can teach me some of those dances.
Yeah.
he tries to act alpha though.
Yeah, so how's it been transitioning into the role? I mean, okay, so we talked about this a little bit when we were when I was helping Drone out with some stuff on Omen
yeah, I
that
remember
one day.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good thing to talk about now. How was the transition going into the team? Where were some things where you were we gotta fix these
work
things
on
up, or
that.
some things that you thought that you could improve as coach?
Oh boy, man. The first thing, when I first joined, I noticed they had no map callouts for specific areas. And I'm like, they've been a team since the beta, so I was like, I don't know how that's possible.
Close left.
So that was
Close
like,
left,
yeah,
deep
everything's
left.
close left, everything's a cubby.
Close right.
Every
Everything.
it's hard right, close right.
So it's basically like my Immortal games.
No, yeah,
Like
I
there's-
joined like
there's
a
6 cubbies.
Yeah, all the map calls are just pugs. They don't even use the radar callouts. So that
see.
was like the first thing I had to fix because that was rough. And then I think we just focused a lot on communication because it's like our weakest point. So it's just a lot about reinforcing like good habits and like making sure people are more active when they're dead and even when they're alive. Like
Yeah.
make sure to call it ults, making sure to call it like how many ult orbs he's away, just basic stuff like that.
Yeah. So just like overall, like awareness and like being in the game.
Yeah, it's just like even when you're dead, you want to like be participating in the
Yeah.
round, which is like something a lot of players
don't-
overlook.
Yeah. You don't want to kick your legs up and be like, I'm dead. I did my job.
No, yeah, like go on your phone, like go on like whatever, like it's terrible.
Have you seen that happen before, like in a proper match where people are just like vibing after they die?
It happens once in a while. Once in a while, not in this team yet. I haven't seen it
Okay,
yet,
good.
but it's
We
been
haven't
pretty good
played
so
a match
far.
yet, so.
That's what's up. Nice.
It's only been a short time.
Yeah. How's it been working with Chet? I mean, on the reverse end.
Well, honestly, for me, for at least me and James, we used to hang out with Chet or on TeamSpeak almost all the time, and he's coached us in the past. So the transition was pretty easy. We knew he was a hard worker. We knew what he could bring to the table, and he did exactly what we expected. I don't know about Matt, obviously, because I don't think they worked together in the past. So I'll leave
Actually,
that
that's
up
a good
to
question,
him.
Matt. What do you think?
But
He brings a lot to the table because like in the past he's been a coach for like a lot of teams that have won big tournaments in CS:GO. So then like he brings a lot to the table, and I've learned a lot from him.
We also needed someone to like, because Taylor was a more passive coach.
Yeah,
he was
I
more
love confrontation.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
loves confrontation.
No, I noticed that straight
Yes.
away. I don't. Okay, well, if I could say this, I could say it. But I remember it was like we were talking. Yeah, you're just super straightforward with the way you were talking about drone and like the that you were working on with the team, and I was like,
Yeah.
I like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't beat around the bush. Like there's no
Yeah, no.
point.
No, yeah. We needed someone that was more like, I mean, he's like a pretend alpha, but it's, you know.
No, that brings up a funny point. I know what you're talking about because we were eating lunch one day and he was like, "I'm gonna yell at Yassine and Matt. They're late." And then they got in, and this was his reaction. His reaction was, "You guys are late again. You guys aren't gonna be allowed to."
I can't make
It
a
was
scene in
people
front of
around. It was
everyone.
people
You know,
around.
that's true.
It was people
But
I
around.
gotta
You're
be
right.
professional in front of everyone.
But he at least
Respect.
like he'll confront like players when
Yeah.
they mess up, and we needed
he's
that.
good at that.
Taylor's more of a passive guy, so I mean Taylor brought like really interesting like agent strategies and found things that most teams or players didn't know about yet. So he was good for that. But I mean, we needed someone who could do both, and Chet can do both.
Yeah, understood.
Agree.
How's the Valorant scene compared to the CS:GO scene? Because you were literally just on a CS:GO team.
I mean, it's kind of depressing sometimes. like I came from like beating like Device and like Astralis and all these people like big names, and then you switch over to people that you don't really respect them as much, like on other teams, and they could just kind of own you, and it's a little demoralizing if that happens. Like, and people do like really weird things in Valorant. Like, it's not like they don't like think about their actions too much. Where like if I was playing like a Olaf or whatever, like they are more planned out in what they do. But in Valorant, it feels like more puggy. Like the puggy plays are more valid in this game, and it kind of like takes away from like the teamwork aspect.
Yeah.
So that's like the biggest change.
Yeah, you just have to change your approach to the game. It's weird.
Like, you have to do like a whole new everything. Like you can't default in this game. You just have to like send it sites. Sometimes, sometimes it's just
forcing.
better to keep it simple in this game.
Yeah.
I see. So like on top of that, that like kind of hits on another question that I had, where it's you guys all come from like CS and stuff, and I feel like just the communities and like the vibe, like outside of pro, just like the general feeling of being in the community is very different. And I was wondering if that's something that you guys felt, or if you like the Valorant community overall more than like the CS:GO community.
I feel like the Valorant community in general is less toxic than CS1. I don't know why.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe because
I feel like everyone in Valorant just wants to come at each other's throat. Like in CS, I feel like everyone is so
talk about
nice.
pros versus pros. I'm talking about the fans in general. I feel like people are more supportive, and I don't know if it's because it's a new game.
Maybe.
Like
Well,
everyone's just excited about.
Let's divvy it
things
up then.
coming
Let's hit like the pro section of it, and then let's hit like the community section. So let's.
Okay,
start with,
well,
like,
for the
section.
pro section of it, I think people were like kind of going at each other because everyone wanted to be at the top at the start. You know, it's a new game. Like, if you're not first, like, it's no point to like. Well, if you're not first, you're last, obviously.
All right, Ricky Bobby.
Right. So everyone wanted to be first. If like another pro like beating you or something, you'd always be mad or angry.
Yeah.
Like, so I guess it created some tension, but I think it helped for the viewership. So at the end of the day, it, like, worked out.
I remember when I was in CS and they're like doing Valorant matches in the beginning. People are like tweeting like in between maps. I was like, I think Matt's done it a couple of times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I was
I've
like,
seen it.
I was just like, bro, like what the hell is happening?
Speaking of stuff in between matches, this man would in one of the matches, I forgot what exactly what event. I think it might have
Haven,
been.
he was on C.
Yeah, he was
and
on Haven. He was on
I
C.
know.
I gifted him 5 subs, and he alt tabbed in the middle of the match to shout out the 5 gifted that
I was
gave him.
spectating. He actually just stopped moving, and he blocked drone or something in the default box.
Okay, it wasn't 5. It was like 50 or something.
Okay, true.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we won that match. So.
But the community
good.
side, man, this go to the HLTV forums, just peruse.
Just 2 seconds.
Even like the
Look around.
Look around.
You'll see some filth on that forum. That people are just brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just diehard fans. They've been around. The game's been around so long.
Yeah,
I don't think it even comes close.
Yeah.
there's a lot
No,
of culture.
I feel like Valorant communities are pretty toxic.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Compared to CS.
Why?
Huh?
How come?
It's just like there's a lot of like little kids like running around. You know, like they're just trying to bait reactions. You know what I mean? Because like they're interested in you.
People go to like other streamers' chats and like try to like egg people on to like be like,
Oh,
why do you
yeah,
think this
that
guy's
does
bad?
happen.
Do you think this roster change was good? Like stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's pretty rough. People don't do that in CS. I don't think anyone cares in CS. That's a problem. Like no one cares about any of the content in CS.
That is true.
It's just
guess
pro
that's fair.
matches.
Yeah, it's just hella more mature in the CS:GO scene, I think.
So initially, a lot of the success for the teams are actually like ex-CSGO players, right? I want to ask this question. It might be a little bit mean, but how do you guys feel about, initially people are saying kind of like the CSGO rejects are coming over to Valorant. And then, if people are coming in now from CSGO, there's probably, a huge learning curve for them, right? So how do you think that they would do coming in now?
It's tough.
Honestly, I feel like the game doesn't have that big of a learning curve. I feel like you can play for like a month or two and you're just caught up instantly because the metas are always changing and the agents honestly aren't that hard to learn. You could just like YouTube video a few lineups and you're like caught up. So I feel like the learning curve is like pretty low. You just have to get used to like all the nonsense, and that's why like ranked is pretty important because you get to like experience a lot of like the nonsense that the game offers you, like KO knife, Sova dart on my left, like flash here, flash there, Molly behind me,
Yeah.
Sova ultimate, like all of that. So yeah, the learning curve is like it's pretty low.
Yeah.
I see.
Really?
I mean,
I feel like it's so hard for new people to like come back in.
Come back into Valorant.
Yeah, because like there's abilities and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really used to using abilities.
on the subject of like the reject thing, I mean, obviously that's something that I've heard a lot,
Yeah.
even in my own Twitch chat.
I think it's. I mean,
switched,
I understand
willingly.
what they're saying.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
let's like. I think it's unrealistic to think that like top tier talent in CS is gonna just like quit their
No,
job and
No,
go
yeah,
play Valorant,
exactly.
right?
Why?
So-
Why would they do that?
Yeah. So there's opportunity arises for other
Yeah.
people that are in a lesser
Exactly.
position to get into a better position.
Yeah, and I said initially at the start. I mean, I even talked about on stream that like, whenever I got signed by TSM, I was like, it's not gonna last. Like I'm in my 30s. I'm gonna get replaced by some new kid that's like 16 at some point. But the advantage I have is that I have a ton of experience, and when it comes to new games, I've played so many games in the past and at a high level that I just naturally know what to do better in a team setting than these kids do because they haven't experienced it yet. So
Makes
once
sense.
they get the experience, I'm gonna lose my job, but like
It's fine. You can take Chet's.
He's gonna be 45 years old.
But
like,
like,
he's gonna put on his reading glasses. He's
kidding.
gonna be like,
I'm just.
but
I'm
it's
kicked
not
off
going to
the
stop
team.
me. It's not going to stop me. I like competing. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, if the team thinks that I'm good enough and I have value, then I'm going to keep playing.
yeah,
That's
keep
just the way
riding it.
is.
I mean, some people switched. Like I willingly switched. Like I was still in a team and I just left.
Yeah.
Because I felt like just being in a game where Riot is doing it is much better than Valve. Because Valve doesn't care at all.
That's true.
They've like barely updated the game, and I was like getting so bored coaching the same maps. I was like, it's the same reaction, same everything. The smokes. I still watched the CS match the other day, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
I don't know, it just was so boring.
So it's just yeah. I mean, I have the attention span of like a squirrel, and I also come from Fortnite, where I'm like super zoomy. So I couldn't imagine just having to go over the same things over and over and over.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's just like I have five
sounds
new
extremely
players, and
tedious.
that's it. It's just 5 new players. I go on the same map Mirage. I load in.
Smoke
and I'm just
tunnel.
like, man,
Smoke window.
like you missing a window smoke. That's how we
Yeah,
lost.
that's
Do,
rough.
do maps change in CS
No.
in terms of
Barely. They had like a bench or something.
Sometimes they do.
No, I mean like do they like bring new maps into the cycle? Sorry, like ever for comp.
Recently they did
Okay.
like one map
see.
change, and I think the map is terrible. So it just it wasn't even a good change. Like they should
Yeah.
bring back older maps like Cache and all that. If you're familiar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like they always bring like the weirdest changes that no one agrees with.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Valorant's better for that though, because they have a set cycle when maps come out, agents. So it's always going to be fresh.
Yeah.
I think Riot Games just been better at like listening to feedback in general.
Facts.
Like coming from CS, we always had like I feel like no one had any point of contact with Valve, or if someone or like the community asked for something, I feel like no one was getting it, or like not even a single response. And coming to Valorant, everyone was like so surprised, like, oh, we complain about this, and like the next patch is gone, or like the next two patch, like the running and gunning, the ults being 2P, like all that, like so yeah, can't complain.
So yeah, so you guys are all ex-CSGO players. What do you guys think about the ex-professional players from other games, like the Overwatch players? The I think that there's some Fortnite players.
Personally, I'm super impressed with like people that come from different games that never played CS, because a lot of them made it to pro and are competing on like good teams. Like I even said it when I switched, I was like, Overwatch players are like some of the sickest aimer in Valorant, like just spectating them playing. And I wasn't expecting them to be like good in a team environment because they don't have like the experience CSGO player has. But honestly, it took them like really fast, like literally not even a month, and they were competing at the top. Like some people from every game. It's like, isn't there like a pro player that came from like Crunker or something?
Yeah.
Like
Crunker lit.
Crunker.
Crunker crow go
There were
dummy.
2 Crunker players,
Like-
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, who are the Crunker
I'm not sure
players?
who it is. I just
think
know
it was
I heard
Dicey and
Wait,
JC
Dicey played
Stani?
Crunker?
Was it JC
I think
Stani?
Dicey was TFT.
I thought it was Mata.
But
I don't
he-
Was
remember.
it
it's the
Mata?
same
No,
thing.
Mata
It's
plays
like-
CS.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
But that's unusual. I played that like when I was at LAN, like in my practice
No,
room.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my opinion is that I was very impressed. Like I did not expect all of that.
I just feel like any game you can go pro in, you just have the work ethic and all that drive in order to go pro. So then you can probably do it in any game you want.
You guys have all met each other, right? This is my first time meeting some of you guys. What is it like being with everyone in person versus online?
Well,
Who wants to take this?
Go first.
Well, for me as a player, I've already met most people on the team at different events. Like maybe they were on different teams, so I already knew them. But being in person is just, I feel like everything's more efficient. Like you just want to get something done, you just go in the room and then you go in the server and you talk about it. And like after scrim reviews is always better. Like I feel like just being in person, you just get better chemistry in general for everything.
yeah. I think it's easier to when you're in person. It's easier to like talk about issues. It sounds like it'd be reversed when you're online, because like when you're online, I think you're more willing and open to talk about problems because you're not there in person. It's like eye to eye contact. It just feels awkward sometimes. But for some reason with us, I don't know, our emotions get managed better and we're able to talk to each other about stuff a lot easier. Yeah, we've all like, I've even lived with Yassine before.
Yeah, we
back
did.
in the day in CS.
Yes, we did.
I've worked with Chet for a long time, hung out at LANs all the time with him. So yeah, and Matt, I met Matt in Valorant essentially, but I knew of him from Counter-Strike. We played together in like FPL and stuff. So yeah, I mean, we all basically knew each other. The only one we didn't know is he who shall not be named yet.
Well, we just named him earlier.
no,
Oh, you named him
Yeah,
earlier?
we named him
Okay.
earlier.
Zara.
Yeah,
He's
it would be
repeating.
Sean. Yeah, bang.
Bang Zara.
I mean, I just like it for coaching, just because I can like see what everyone's doing, and if someone's doing something stupid that they shouldn't be doing, I could just like
Let him know right there.
swivel around my chair, and I just see everything, and I can correct it instantly. That's like the best part.
I don't know why. Like, have you ever watched like Austin Powers, like Doctor Evil?
I have not.
Yeah.
Just like picture Chet just in his chair, just like,
Moving the pawns.
hey, what are you doing?
No, yeah.
But I mean, I guess the question kind of, I'm gonna hijack the question, even though it was their question, and like, it's been like really dope to get to see you guys all in person. Because I mean, for me, I didn't know any of you guys before Valorant. And the fact that, you know, we sort of built like this weird relationship with like the coach and, you know, building like the fan camaraderie together has been something that's like really special to me. And it's been super dope to get to like meet you guys in person. And you guys are just as great as I thought you would be.
Hey, I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
We
I
love
mean,
you.
same for
Love
us.
you.
It's just
We love
unfortunate
you.
that we
Love
met
you.
each
We
other
love
during
you.
COVID. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait,
I
what's
think
up?
a big reason for like the fans, like how many fans we have, is honestly your stream and all your watch parties.
true.
Like, straight
Very
up.
true.
It's helped. You guys
You did
put
a
in work.
lot.
A blessing.
You guys put in hella work though. At the
Early
start.
on,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah.
We just
Made
gotta-
it easy.
We gotta get more streams in though. That's the
Imagine if I was
problem.
doing Coach Myth
Why are
at
you
the
looking at
start,
me? Don't
and
look
we
at
were
me when you
fucking
say that.
losing.
Yeah.
That would have been so bad.
That'd been rough.
But what's up? What are you saying, Chet?
I just said we gotta like get further so there's more like watch parties.
More
Yeah.
streams. We'll
Yeah.
do it IRL.
We'll work
watch
on that for
party.
you.
Thanks. No, appreciate it. The past few times, there's been a lot of Sag.
That's in the past.
We're watching too much like
We don't
FaZe
need to
Clan
talk
and all
about
that.
True. Let's not talk about it.
We'll
Those
get
past,
there.
We're living in the present, you know?
We'll be back.
We'll be back in like a week.
Or two.
Wardell is more soft spoken than his stream in person.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he told
He's,
me. So funny. He told me actually. Oh, sorry. You
It's
go.
just much different, like, because I'm not usually comfortable.
the real world.
I don't want to like like talk too much or like
Yeah.
give the wrong impression to the wrong people. So it's just like when I stream, it's just like more comfortable. I know
Yeah.
everybody, so it's just like I can be myself. But like
Yeah. You're kind of feeling out the area. See how
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
you
Just
can
like-
get
yeah,
when you're in person with new people, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, but it's funny. He actually told me that he told me online, he was like, when you meet me in person for the first time, I'm just gonna be so awkward. I'm probably I'm gonna be really shy. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna give you a big fat hug.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess I want to talk about something that's just like more related to the game and the current state that it's in right now.
Okay.
I know you guys won't be competing under the new patch, but as you guys been able to play around with it a bit more,
We
what are
will
your
be
thoughts
playing on
and
the new
feelings?
one, by the way.
Yeah,
Wait,
we
what's
will.
up?
We're playing on the new
Wait,
one.
for real?
New one, but
Yeah.
not the new agent. So the new agent
Yeah.
you can't use. But
Okay,
we're-
so no new agent, but all like the economy
all the
changes
little
and shit.
things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That's exciting then.
Yeah.
How has that been? Like dealing with that and adjusting to that?
We have been actually scrimming on it. So, well, the patch came through recently, and for us, at least for me, I think I like it because it brings the game towards CS. There's less abilities. The ults will cost, like the abilities cost more. The ult orbs is like 8 for some ults, and there's less RNG because I feel like there's some rounds in Valorant that can get crazy when there's 10 ults on the board. So I like it personally. I like it, and they buffed Sky. People think it's a nerf. It's not a nerf. It's
Nah,
a
bro.
buff.
She could pop like foe in a round if you pick those out
they,
long enough.
They nerfed my girl.
No, the changes have been like pretty good. Yeah, I think we're all very biased because we come from Counter Strike.
Yeah.
So it's hard for us to sit here and be like, those changes were terrible. No, they were very good. We liked them.
From my like non Counter Strike perspective, the game definitely feels like it's more like the abilities they're much more valuable because you just don't have money for everything all the time anymore on some rounds. So I like it though.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I played a pug on stream, or I actually wasn't on stream. I was queuing with someone who was streaming, and I played Sage, and I didn't have head armor. I don't think or like full armor the whole half because how expensive her abilities are now.
So Phantom OP now?
So I think Phantom's actually OP now because of that. Dead butt. I think it's good.
True.
But yeah, it's just I think now you have to really manage your money, whereas before it was all you could just spam buy all your abilities, spam them every round. You had no problem managing your money. Now it's actually you actually have to pay attention to what you're doing.
It was really easy to get eco'd back then.
Oh yeah.
because you could have full ability on eco rounds, spam flashes, and all that. Now you gotta be careful.
Sorry, I got distracted.
It's all good.
Matt was playing with his feet.
Keep going.
It was so cute.
I love the socks.
Please
Speaking
do
for
it.
Matt,
Please do
the
it.
op got buffed, so it's better for
Yeah?
him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
got buffed, and less ults, so it's like easier to hold sites.
That's what's up.
Yeah, a lot more gun rounds.
Does that make you happy as the operator?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's
I'll
what's up, man.
pack.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we have like a full angle on this, but I just love the position that he's in.
He's
with the
chilling.
Celtics. No, he's big chilling.
He's chilling.
Sorry, I don't mean to put. I don't mean.
I like
I am
it.
put it. I do mean to put the spotlight on you, but
It's okay.
I love you.
Let's talk about the roster changes around the scene.
Oh, I'm not familiar with all of
But
them.
what have you guys been seeing?
Who's
Wait,
scary?
Wait, we don't.
You guys
but-
told me who's scary.
Oh yeah, there's some scary teams.
Yeah.
What's coming up? Even if you don't like name names, what's coming up?
I mean, Envy's winning the next tournament. Let's be honest here.
Envy's looking like the best team in North America.
No, yeah, I can agree with the envy thing as well.
I mean, if we're talking Envy NRG here, they should be winning down too.
Facts.
I'm just trolling. But honestly, I haven't
Real
been really.
Andbox, though, those guys are
Yeah, they're good.
ridiculously good.
Demons.
No, yeah.
They're demonic.
There's all confidence all the time.
Oh yeah, people are confident in this game.
Can I tell a
Instruments.
story about lunch?
Yeah,
Where,
go for it.
Okay, so yeah, we're eating lunch one day, and I think it was Bang asked who they were scrimming, and Chet says Ambox, and everyone just goes, "Oh." I was like,
In a good way because
damn.
it's good practice, right?
yeah,
They're a good
exactly.
Team,
It's
they're
like,
a good
oh,
team,
this
so
is gonna be a
scrimming them is-
workout.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we want to get better.
I mean, we
Yeah.
played them. Was that the day we
Yeah, yeah,
almost
yeah.
double tied them?
Yeah.
I mean, we basically tied on both maps. So
Yeah,
I mean,
like, oh,
we
yeah,
saw
first strike.
improvement, so we're
Nice.
happy.
we love to hear that.
Yeah.
That was the day we realized we all need like caffeine as well.
Oh yeah,
We all
It was
need-
very necessary.
man.
You have to keep up with these
You
kids.
have to keep up
Oh
with
wait,
these kids.
was that when I was basically a bot the first two, and I didn't get any kills?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Need two
I think
coffee.
that might have been the one. And then so I think it was against Andbox. I basically wasn't in the server. I was useless for the first two scrims. I think it was against Andbox, and we still almost tied them twice. And then we went on break, and I was like, I need caffeine. So I got
Oh,
some
caffeine.
caffeine. I got some coffee,
And then 60 kills.
and then I went off for
Hey,
the
little-
second
little
half of the day.
Starbies?
Little
Little
Starbies.
Starbies,
Look,
yep.
I got a
Of course.
venti vanilla latte. Oh,
That's
with
what
an
it
extra
is.
shot.
extra.
I was going
extra,
in.
extra.
Yeah, we need caffeine though.
Check caffeine. Wait, so the other days were you just like not rocking caffeine, and then it was just like,
There's some days, you know,
It was kind of inconsistent, like
Yeah.
what people are taking.
yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. But as far as like roster moves, I don't know what's released and what isn't.
Exactly, depending on
I
where
mean, you
the-
can look at like the Battlefy, like speculate, because that's pretty much like what the rosters are.
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
when's
the-
this podcast coming out?
Probably early next week. So like
Okay.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right,
Everything
we-
should be
All right,
announced.
so we've scrimmed all these teams.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say like what the XSET one is probably the.
Oh, yeah, the XI one, I have no idea. We actually didn't scrim them with their new player, so I have no idea. Could be
Yeah.
good, could be bad. I have no clue.
Well, who was it supposed
Oh,
to
we
be? They
screwed
have to.
them
We
announce-
did scream
No,
them.
but they have 6 men now. They have six
Oh
players.
yeah,
Yeah, 6.
So I don't know what he's playing.
that's weird.
Not a
Probably
clue.
do list or some shit.
Who
Not a
else did a
clue.
roster change?
NV.
Oh, Ambox. They did.
Andbox, JC Stanny.
Yeah, JC signed to Ambox, and they
Immortal.
look incredible going to Berlin.
Immortals got somebody, I can't remember. They got Jonah P
Jonah
and
P.
somebody.
Oh, you can say
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jonah P.
Yeah.
They got one more person.
I don't remember.
so.
I cannot remember.
And then
Rossi?
T1 got Dawn
I don't know.
and Brax back.
True.
We haven't scrimmed them though, so
We
we
have
don't know
not
how
played
good
them.
they are.
I want to see T1 do well. I know this is a TSM podcast.
I know.
Yeah,
Of course, this is TSM show, but
Yeah.
always wish well.
I mean,
for
like,
Alex.
I want all like the people that maybe I want all my friends to win, except when they play me.
yeah.
But like even just acquaintances from Counter Strike, like Automatic is someone
Yeah.
who I liked. You know, in Counter Strike, we hung out at tournaments. I want to see him do well, but at some point, I mean, I'm gonna have to beat his ass. You know,
You
what I
don't
mean?
want
That's
to see
just
the
way it
Conquer
is.
player
Gotta
wins.
put on the glove.
You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
want to see the Conquer player wins.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good roster moves. This is gonna be an interesting qualifier.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be spicy. I feel like there's been a lot
It's
of
gonna be a lot
moving.
of heartbreak.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But we're going to be the ones breaking other hearts, right?
Right.
As long as this week of practice goes well.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. So just out of like curiosity, I know like when I played with you guys and it was for like Twitch rivals, maybe not as serious. Like, I think I even told Leena about this. I was like, the vibes on the team are like fire. Like, it just feels like you're playing with your boys and you guys genuinely enjoy playing with each other and you have a great time. So like through all the ups and downs and like, has there been like, have you guys kept up like that energy and like that camaraderie?
We honestly have. I mean, there was obviously like downs where people were like sad, obviously, and then we took like time off or something. But we always got back to like the decent vibe that you're talking about, and I think that was our strength. I guess that's why we were at the top at the first, because like James said, we all like played with each other in different games, so the chemistry was already there. So we had a big lead on everyone. But yeah, those vibes literally won us those early tournaments
Yeah, bro,
until
we were
these
singing
12
1,000
years old.
miles. I remember
Yeah.
in the middle of a Twitch rivals. It was a banger.
Yeah, but
No, that's good to hear, man. I'm happy to hear that because I think, like you said, I think that is definitely like the
Key.
strength of like it's a huge strength.
Yeah.
And it's also from my perspective why I love the team and even from the fans' perspective why they love you guys. So
in my heart, we
it's
won
great.
Twitch Rival, by the way.
What's up?
In my heart, we won Twitch Rival. We did.
No, we did win
We
Twitch
did.
Rivals.
We did.
We won
They had their full lineup.
We're
They had their
versing
full
the entire
lineup. They had their
roster
full
T1.
lineup.
It
All
was
good.
lost.
All good.
By the way, I just want to put this on the record. Like, this is official on the TSM YouTube. It's out there.
We won.
I am up one competitive game of Valorant versus Hiko. One entire series. I'm just saying.
The mic.
I am just saying he has never beat me in a competitive match of Valorant. Just want to put that out there.
My fellow boomer.
I like that.
I will say though, this boot camp, because you're mentioning like the vibes on the team, I think like leading up to this, maybe we were a little low. I mean, things weren't like going well. You know, we
Yeah.
replaced someone and we weren't doing that well. It was kind of a low point for us. And so I think the boot camp really helped us big time because I feel like it just got all of our energy back up as soon as we got here. And shout out to obviously TSM. Thank you for setting this up and allow us to be here. But it really helped with like us coming together, and now we're working like way harder. Everyone's we're scrimming more, we're talking more, we're coming up with solutions to problems that we probably should have fixed some time ago.
Probably, but better late than never.
Better late than
Close
ever.
left.
Better
But
late
I
than
think
ever.
without the
That
boot
was fixed
camp,
ASAP.
I think without the boot camp, maybe it wouldn't have been as like
Productive, yeah.
So I think this helped a lot.
That's good.
Shout out TSM.
Happy to
And
hear
the
that.
vibes are back.
Vibes are back. Love it. All right.
All right.
I think
well,
that sounds like a good point to close it on. The vibes are back. Boom. All right. Thank you guys all so much for watching this. We really appreciate it. If you would like to see more stuff like this in the future, please make sure to leave a comment down below. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys all in another time. And huge thank you to you guys for coming out once
Thanks to
again
you.
and being a part of this.
We love y'all.
And Leena,
you.
thank you for being a great host as well.
Thanks. So awkward.